Hi guys, Kaiser here, and welcome to an Age of Empires 3 mod spotlight showcase. And I've got to say this is a really special one. I'm looking forward to showing it to you because I love Age of Empires 3. This is one of my all-time favorite games, but I've always felt like there are a few things holding it back and keeping it from being the full Age of Empires 3 aesthetic experience that, at least for me personally, I'm after. And one of those is the presentation of the original European civilizations. I always felt like the game didn't go far enough to make me feel like I was playing the French or the Russians or the Germans. It always felt kind of like a smaller diet version of whatever European power I was supposed to be playing as. Well, this mod that I'm about to show you really does an amazing job of, without changing the game at all, making it feel like you are playing those civilizations at their strength and their height. And the mod is called the Unique Historical Army Skins mod. It's created by El Ermitaño and D-Gamer, and it is a really cool skin that overhauls, a really cool mod, that overhauls the look of many of the units in the game. It focuses primarily on the European civilizations right now, but they've also reached out into the revolutionary options, and they're continuing to develop and grow the number of skins they've added into the game and the look of the various units. It's really exciting. So let me go ahead and jump into a match, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you the French first. Okay, and what I'll do... Let's get my guys to build some houses and turn on a cheat code real quick. Here we go. And take a look at this, alright? Look at this. So you can see, alright, these are French musketeers, and the mod changes the way they look to make them fit the French infantry of the time. So you no longer get the generic musketeer skin. You now have that early French musketeer look. And if I were to... I believe their early crossbowmen are similar, yeah. They also have the French crossbowmen with their own look. And I don't think they've changed the spearmen. No, right now the spearmen are the same. For now. Take a look. Alright, let's take up to the next age. Get some skirmishers out. And here we go. We've got skirmishers, which again, what the modders have done is they've gone back and looked at various art books and historical sources to see what did the French army actually look like in the 15th century, 16th century, 17th century, 18th century. And they have, updated the skins. So the skirmishers look like this. They look like more of a ragtag force since you have this variety in the skirmisher line. And... let's take up the musketeers, and look at that. Alright. That is matching what the French army looked like in the next era. Oops, no. Alright, the crossbowmen. At this point, I think the crossbowmen take on a vanilla look. Here come the skirmishers. No, let's... before I move on, let me build a stable. No. There we go. Here we go, and here we go, French Hussar, which have their unique French look, right? Very, very cool. Gracier. Now that might be the vanilla. I forget if that's the vanilla Cuirassier look or if that's something they've added into the mods. Very cool either way. Let's go ahead and musketeer, and look at that. Now we're getting into that Napoleonic era French infantry, right? And that's just so much better than kind of that default musketeer look that every European civ has in the base game. And similarly with the skirmishers, let's get them out. Look at that. Now I believe, yeah, that's just so cool. Okay. So they're constantly adding new skins and updating skins, and as you can see, I mean they've just got such cool... I want to say the halberdier and the pikemen are currently vanilla. So they're not changed those yet, but they're always updating with new things. So for me, I'm not sure. They may go on and add in new, unique again, French spearmen and French crossbowmen up throughout the ages. Let me go ahead and do... I don't think... Let's go to H5 real quick. I don't know that they've added a skin here. Ha 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 ha! Yes, look at that. Look at that. Now we're talking the Franco-Prussian Wars right here. And there is the French army. That is just awesome. And it adds to the experience so much. I mean, you've probably seen in my last video where I played the Dutch, and I've got that on the screen now. I played the Dutch against the Portuguese, and in that game I had the mod on, and you could actually see the unique Dutch infantry and the Portuguese infantry and the cavalry. And it just adds to the feel. For me personally, at least, it really does a lot. And so I cannot recommend this mod enough. It is a great one. I love what they're doing, and I wanted to spotlight this because I want to see more from them. Yeah. That's really awesome. That's really cool right there. Alright, I think that covers it as far as the French go, but we're not done yet. Let me show you the Russians next. Here we are with Russia. And again, they've done such an amazing job of giving the civilization a Russian feel. So, opening up here, we've got our Strelets, which I don't believe have changed, because they are already a unique unit. Yeah, I don't think they've done anything with that, but take a look at the Musketeer. Alright. So now, the Musketeers they've got on, and I think that this is new. I don't want to embarrass myself here, but they've got different, you know, like Russian snow hats. I've got the Cossack. Now I know that's old. But take a look at this. I know if we go up to the next age. Right. Now we've got Russian infantry, and that is absolutely the look of Russian infantry in that, again, 16th, 17th century, and I'm being very broad with that for my historian audiences, but kind of that era of Peter and Catherine the Great, you know, that would be the look of Russian musketeers. It looks so much better than just with the generic musketeer look. It's great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure with the Strelet, that is original. Yeah, and the halberdier is fresh. Alright, nice, nice. And let's go to the next age. Going back to the Musketeer here. And now we're talking. Look at that. Isn't that not awesome? Isn't that just cool? And there are, let me see, if I remember correctly, let me go to age 5 with these guys, because what they have is really neat. Yeah, look at this. Now we're almost into like World War I era. Which, I mean, this uniform came before that time, so it is era appropriate. But, again, you just have this very unique Russian look, which is so fantastic. Here we go. This is a new look, for sure. They've added this in for the Strelet. I believe that's new. I'm pretty sure that is a new look. Yes, almost guaranteed on that one. So, what they have done is just really, really cool. Yeah, there we go. It just adds so much to infantry play in this game. It's the thing that I felt was always missing from Age of Empires. Age of Empires 3, anyway. Is, I want to make sure before we move on to the next one I don't miss anything. Oh, very nice. Very cool. I am pretty sure. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is just so cool. That is an Imperial Cossack right there. You have to love it. Absolutely love it. That's great. That's great. All right. Let me move on now to one more civilization I want to show off real quick. The Germans. All right, so first of all, take a look at this. We got our skirmisher, which now looks way closer to that, I'm going to say like the French and Indian War period, into, for us Americans, the Revolutionary War, the War for Independence. That era of, you know, maybe around the time of Frederick the Great. That time period, not said it, Frederick the Great was leader of Prussia during the American Revolution, but anyway, you know what I'm saying, right? So a very, very cool German skirmisher skin, and we can get out. Let's see, everything looks good there. Nothing changed there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all. I don't believe these skins have changed at all. But take a look at this. This is really cool. So we've already got the skirmisher, right? And actually, I think their hat just changed. That hat should change when I select the Scharnhorst Reform card. Let's click that. And now, all right, I have a new Landwehr skin that is appropriate for the era, which is pretty amazing. So let me get them over here. Take up to the next age. I get Ulans. Okay. Here we go. There's the next. There's our level 2 needle gunners. Oh, they look so good. And let me tech up. Where do they go? Here we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the old skin, if I remember right. Very nice. And they have a really awesome level 5, age 5 skin. I would love to show that off, but to keep it exciting, I'm going to leave that for you to discover. And instead, I will select a revolution. And let's do Gran Colombia or Argentina. If I remember correctly, Argentina, got my land there and all that. Alright, let's take a look here. If I remember correctly. Yes, that is, there we go. Let me go back over here. Many of the revolutionary options have been upgraded with unique skins for the revolutionary infantry. So this is the actual look of Argentinian revolutionaries of the time, right? The Argentinian dress and the uniform, if you will. So you get that look, and they're expanding into introducing more and more skins for those various revolutionary options. It's really exciting. I love what they're doing. And as they develop the mod, with every patch they're introducing new, not only baseline units, like a new look for the Ulan, or a new look for the various, you know, base units, but they also introduce new units, new looks for home city cards or revolutionary unique units, and it's just really neat and will make you feel much more like you are playing Britain or Germany or Russia. So this is a mod to check out. I want to show you one more thing real quick. Here I am playing as the Indians, and I just thought this was really cool. I definitely wanted to get this in the video. If you select the consulate and you pick, for example, the British, right? And you ship in their British Expeditionary Force, right? So you get their Redcoat Musketeer, right? Which looks very similar to what's in the game, but no, they have customized the look so it is more authentically Redcoat with the black pants, for example, right? But if I go to the next age, let me see here. Let's go to age 4. You get... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's age 5. There we go. Here we go. In age 5, here we go. Pith Helmet Redcoats. Which is just so fantastic. And it is, of course, absolutely appropriate for an Indian player who is allied with the British to have that colonial British presence. I love it. And that goes to, that's actually unique to the Indian civilization and the Indian experience. So that's not just a Redcoat upgrade. That is an upgrade, again, specifically for the Indians. And so you see a level of detail and care and customization for each civilization and how they look in this mod. So I can't recommend it enough. I believe that I'm going to be using this mod pretty consistently in my own AoE3 videos because I love what they bring to the table. I really enjoy it. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I will have linked below a link to the actual mod itself, as well as their Discord. They've got some really neat people there. They're constantly updating the mod and taking suggestions on what to do next. So if you liked this video, by all means, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you that does that. I appreciate all of my viewers. Thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed this one. For now, this is the Iron Kaiser, signing out.